108 names of youthful Mañjuśrī, accompanied by his Dharani Mantra. Homage to the perfectly and completely awakened Buddhas of the 10 directions, whose minds, utterly wondrous and pure, pervade the entire domain of knowable things. Youthful Mañjuśrī, your heart is free of any stain or flaw, your body ornamented by an effulgent constellation of untainted virtues. Gods, humans, asuras, nagas, and vidyādaras touch their top knots and the tips of their crowns to the lotus beneath your feet. Homage to you. Mañjughoṣa, great bodhisattva who vanquishes the various states of misery, we pay homage to you. Tathāgata, Om Bo Maha, Mani Ruchira Kalpa, Vichira Muktadama, Alam Krita Sharira, Parama Sattva Mochaka, Tathāgata Maha, Dhamma Koshadara, Pravaradharma, Labda, Vijaya Surata, Sambo Gau Padesa Sheka, Kleshagara, Prashamaka, Shunyata, Svabhava, Anusvari, Mahabodhi, Sattvara, Varata, Varanadada, Om Mahapasha, Prasara, Asama Sama, Ananta Sama, Samanta Bhadra, Samanta Sandara, Samanta Akara, Samanta Prasara, Sara Sara, He He, Manjurava, Mahavajra, Mahakadga. Chinda Chinda, Bindu Bindu, Viraja Viraja, Kama, Apagamaka, Kuru Kuru, Duru Duru, Suru Suru, Muru Muru, Da 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 Da, Du 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 Du, Maha 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 Maha, Mohaya Mohaya, Bo Bo, Bima Bima, Nada Nada, Sara Sara, Maha Bodhisattva Mochaya. Mama Natam Anushrita Apaya Dukkam Sukham Mahakarunika Anato Ham Dukito Ham Sarajo Ham Uva Druto Ham Avi Victo Ham Kusi Do Ham Marana Damo Ham Tvana Bhagavam Dukitanam Sukham Dada Anatanam Sanata Kara Sarajasam Virajaskara Upadruha Nam Svara Upa Dravapra Shamaka Avivi Katanam Kushala Sambara Pari Purayita Kusidanam Mahaviryadata Marana Damina Mama Tipadata Mama Vibhagavan Nato Bhava Saranam Parayanam Trata Sava Dukani Me Prashamaya Sava Klesha Rajimshi Mi Avanaya Sava Samsara Upa Drava Dukani Me Nashaya Sava Kushala Dhamma Paripuram Me Kuru Sarva Kama Arvana Klesha Paravata Me Vikira Mahabodhi Sattva Sibidi Virya Paramita Yogam Me Sani Yojaya Ranadama Viraga Viraja Sanjaha Prajaha Darini Sama Kasama Jala Nida Sama Meru Sama Mahabodhi Sattva Parada Svaha. No sooner did Mañjughoṣa speak this vidyāmantra, which accomplishes all aims, than the birth and aging of sentient beings were extinguished. All states of misery were pacified, and Māra's armies shuddered. All the gods were delighted, and the vināyakas were terrified. The very instant this Dharani which pacifies sins was spoken, countless hundreds of millions of beings were freed from the prison of samsara. When youthful Mañjuśrī, praising Mañjughoṣa, spoke the vidyāmantra, it shook the ground, and what moves and does not move upon it, together with crag, forest, and grove, as the radiance of the Buddha's light rays covered the face of the earth. All the vignas and vināyakas, and the rakshasas, frightful in form, cried out in harmony, "We bow to the one who possesses the 10 strengths." The gods who bear a peaceful demeanor, all their minds delighted, came before the bearer of the great Vajra sword and said, "Homage to the granter of the highest Vajra, to Mañjughoṣa the mighty, the victorious one endowed with the 1,000 strengths, destroyer of the dominion of the vignas, mantra wielder who wields the great mantra, polyform lord of humankind, fearsome, beautiful form of power, annihilator, fiercer than fierce, glory more radiant than radiant, exemplar of unequaled glory, Vajra holder, purifying hearts, he who removes the cataracts of ignorance, he of the finest, charming appearance, overjoyed charmer, lord of all beings, long-armed, powerful bowman, dispeller of the enemy afflictions, wearing the manifold garments of beauty, wreathed in many-colored flowers, lovely-eyed with an elegant head, joy cloaked in elegance, gentle voice, Mañjughoṣa, full of laughter, with eyes whose color is distinct, voice resounding, ha, ha, delighted to teach the abstruse, resplendent gold complexion, he whose domain is the oceanic essence, terrifying in his knowledge of conduct and his discipline, terrifier of those who are hostile to the core, blue-clad protector of the realm, Lord of gods, bringer of joy, God of desire who demonstrates dispelling desire, King and sustainer of worlds, famed as steady among the steady, blossoming in all directions because of his good qualities, venerated with reverence, always worshipped and honored, great in power, great in strength, long-armed commander of tremendous armies, mesmerizing holy Vajra, protective compunction, wise in restraint, supreme essence of the great mandala, teacher of the great mandala, renowned in the great mandala, acting within the great mandala, moon-like master of the mandala, with a retinue at his feet showing honor, great lord of Ha, Ha, and Svaha, receiving offerings equal to the earth, terrifier who terrifies with Hum, who illuminates with terrifying light, the one revered by the gods and asuras, who worship and pay homage to him. He whose servants bellow with laughter, dispeller of both fierce winds and inertia, gloriously famed throughout the triple world, attended to by yakshas and rakshasas, fierce and brilliant source of bliss, sovereign possessing the crown jewel, the one revealing a charming smile, with conduct steady as the earth, splendid jewel mandala, brilliantly shining sun, he who is like the light of the sun and a curved rainbow, dwelling in pure water, his smile broad, whose sight brings repeated joy, bestower of wealth, bestower of mantra, bestower of lordship, bestower of sovereignty, bestower of beauty, bestower of power, glorious creator of fortune, vigna-crushing mountain, dispeller of delusion, the one who takes his seat in the assembly, the one at whose feet a hoard of offerings accrues, bearer of armlets, earrings, and bracelets, adorned with jewel ornaments, a lamp for beings moving and still, dispeller of the cataracts of ignorance, teacher, revealer, protector, lord, sovereign, greatest of warriors, dispeller of fears, bestower of the fearless state, white, blue, and luminous, blue-throated teacher, disciplining with suitable discipline, demonstrating the appropriate guise, striking with the sword of wisdom, firmly upholding the truth of emptiness. Supreme love and consummate knowledge, definite fame and renown, praised by wielders of vidyāmantra, powerful wielder of vidyāmantra, triumphant Chakravartin, fearlessly intelligent and wise. Tathāgata, upholder of the Dharma, melodious, peaceful tamer, revealer of the way to peace, esteemed by the gods and asuras, bestowing fearlessness on all sentient beings, teacher of all sentient beings, steadfast one, highest of all sentient beings, master of the minds of sentient beings. Narayana, fierce in strength, like firelight, he whose youthful body is supreme, bestower of the supreme, displaying sport and dance, performer of mudra and mantra, not grasping at mine, dispassionate, steady, orator incomparable like the sky, eviscerator of Māra's armies, the greatest of persons, boundless in exertion, thus indomitable and victorious, steadfast one, Buddha, Tathāgata, free of sorrow and without abode, unvanquishable, eloquent, and finely styled, foe-destroying hero, yogi who overcomes those of great physical prowess, all-pervasive suppressor of desire, Lord, foremost of the victor's heirs, subduer of the Lord of Death, protector of beings, incinerator of karma and afflictive emotions, teacher dispelling the afflictive emotions, excellent one, your 108 supreme names, illuminating and conducive to faith, were revealed by the highest of the gods, and have now been praised by the wild and fierce great vignas, vināyakas, yakshas, asuras, rakshasas, and ojoharas. Mañjuśrī, with a gesture of his sublime vajra, looked about and was pleased, and holding all those beings in his regard, he spoke thus: May you all be free of obstacles forever, and may you attain the highest welfare and liberation. May you find no danger, but goodness and fortune instead. Do not be afraid of me. Then the Tathāgata boomed with thunderous laughter, turned his dazzling visage toward the east, and spoke, saying, Kye Ma, a vast store of sentient beings' merit has arisen to dispel their gloom, the object of this sublime mantra. Kye Ma, this boon-bestowing Dharani, has been revealed by Manju's recitation to purify sentient beings who have created great merit. Some, entering into equipoise, recite this Dharani and succeed in dispelling all suffering. For others, to hear or contemplate it is sufficient. It will accomplish all their aims and free them from all suffering. With it they are sure to succeed in the purification of all their evil. Before long, they will attain the great ground of the Tathāgatas, those great sentient beings who wish to inhabit the great and holy bodhisattva grounds, joyful, stainless, luminous, radiant, invincible, immediacy, far-reaching, immovable, eminence and cloud of Dharma, will, at the end of their lives, arrive there unimpeded. They will attain the unexcelled awakening that purifies all sin, that is pleasing to all sentient beings, and that pacifies all elaboration. Those who rise in the morning and with a serene mind join their palms together to Mañjughoṣa before them, and recite these 108 alluring, auspicious, and supremely virtuous names that invoke all the wielders of vidyāmantra and that pacify all evil. They will be protected always by all the wielders of vidyāmantra and by the lords of the gods and the many yakshas and rakshasas. They will be protected in all certainty by all the Tathāgata's heirs, the Tathāgatas themselves, and the bearers too of Vajra weapons. They will dwell in the body of a Buddha, and they will appear in equipoise. The yakshas and the lords of the gods, the vignas and the great vināyakas, in delight and with holy intentions, will prostrate to them from afar. Therefore, owing to their delight, the vignas will find themselves no longer able to do harm. A single recitation will bring about the attainment of merit equal to that of a great Brahma. When a person of great wisdom has recited daily the sublime names, they will attain stainlessness and purity, clarity and a pleasing voice, and a station that is delightful and alluring to every sentient being. This Dharani, proclaimed by the victors, is unparalleled. It gives rise to the powers, leads one to the supreme path, and is praised by the luminous pledged deities. It is enchanting and desired by the hosts of gods and asuras. This concludes the noble 108 names of Mañjuśrī, accompanied by his Dharani Mantra.